We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Jays find themselves. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading up tonight for Texas.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
First pitch.
Now here it comes. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Batting second.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So stepping in, Tyler Naquin having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. The pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Tejeda backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The second baseman,
set to get his evening at the plate started. Kevin Biggio batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season, and it's belted high and deep into right center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
batting third. The shortstop.
Standing in, Lourdes Gurriel. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. At the plate, Joey Gallo. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And there's ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Now batting, Danny Santana. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. He's gone 2 for 5. No balls and 1 strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he fouls this one off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A two-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Fouled off. next 1-2 pitch. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Gricha. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a 1-out base knock for him here in the second. Good time to check out the league leaders in hits. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Here comes the first pitch. Rowdy Tellez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Batting second, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Odor on to Guzman. They get them both, and that retires the side. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on.
Welcome back to the Rogers Center, home of the Blue Jays, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they ranked first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Batting in, the catcher,
Robinson Chirinos is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings.
And the Rangers are in the hit column. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Chirinos leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Shin-Soo Choo. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
In now, Anderson Tejeda. Gurriel over to his right. And that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Danny Jansen. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Stepping into the box, Greg Allen. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Plate square, and this is popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting,
Digging in to try it again, Tyler Naquin. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Cavan Biggio will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line to the right side. Chu is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So striding in, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun as we begin the top of the 4th. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. 1 gone in the Texas 4th. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. No balls and a strike to count. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Here it comes. Danny Santana is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just met.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to Rangers set down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. And this one is gone. A home run.
Nice.
Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot, giving him an even 150 as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece. So now to the plate, Bo Bichette, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Heading out towards shallow right. Under it is Chu as he takes it in for the first out.
Brothers in here, thank you for coming in.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit sharply on the ground. Odor gets dirty. He's up with it. The throw. It's in time.
Next to the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Vladimir.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. But the Jays back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And this will be fouled away. Another one sent foul.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Allen is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Robinson Chirinos. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1 the count. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Really feels like he's just... And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch. More than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Into the box, Greg Allen. Frazier's up with it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. Popped him up. Under it is Frazier now, and that's out number 2. Ready once again, Kevin Biggio. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Settling in now, Lourdes Gurriel. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Minor sets. First pitch on the way. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Guzman has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
What was that?
Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dio, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Willie Calhoun. 1 ball, no strikes the count. That evens it up 1-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here. but at the plate, he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And he struck him out. So a big out there, but this slim lead is still in jeopardy with only one away. Joey Gallo stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And it's 1-2. Sharp ground ball to third. And a sliding try, but it's through. A base hit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. Ready for another chance? Danny Santana has got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Now back to first base.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Going back is the center fielder. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Here's Todd Frazier now. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now back the designated hitter.
Stepping in, Bo Bichette. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next to bat for Toronto, Rowdy Tellez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit sharply on the ground. Odor has it. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3. Ty Tice is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat. Robinson Chirinos is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 to Chirinos.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
A runner at first with no outs here. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So a good bounce back inning. Riding in once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Bouncer to the left side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The bat, number 9.
So digging in now, Danny Jansen comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, and with that it's now a 6-3 ball game. Into the box now, Greg Allen. This will go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have...
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. Now a 6-4 ball game.
Next for the Blue Jays.
Well, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Your attempt complete.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Anderson Tejeda. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
The batter, number 5.
Willie Calhoun is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
When in doubt, take a step off the mound, grab the run.
Oh, look at the diving stop. Hats off to that one.
Now back, left field.
So one gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And that'll bring up Joey Gallo. 1-0 the count. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Count even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Line towards center field. Allen is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Rendell Gritchick.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And that's out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Bo Bichette. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santana is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Now to the plate, Rowdy Tellez. He was a ground out victim last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home.
Here's a fly ball well hit. Going back is the center fielder. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Ronald Guzman. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. First offering on its way. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Pitch on the way. Robinson Chirinos is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Jose Leclerc takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 25.
All set for the bottom of the ninth, and set to go as the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. High in the air out to center field. Santana is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Now batting,
Danny Jansen will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Santana is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
the center fielder.
Digging in, Greg Allen. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Hit to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw will be in time to get him at first base, and the Rangers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
The final one.
We are under the lights. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. 2nd of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second, and he is in there. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. A 1 pitch on its way. Hot shot down the line. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make 1 more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
He'll try again. 1-2. Pops this one up. And this will land foul. Now another 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Gallo rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
You always... spot your pitch to a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double.
New inning set to get underway, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Joey Gallo waits on deck, and it's fouled away. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Here's Joey Gallo now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame, and he fouls this one off. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Danny Santana is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he popped him up. Guerrero in foul ground, and this will land foul. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He did
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear out.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Santana is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez from the stretch. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Ready for another shot now, Greg Allen, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And the go-ahead runs across to score from second as they take the lead 6-5.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Nice.
So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 14 on the season, as they open up a 4-run lead.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run. But it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Swing and a liner. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it. First pitch on its way. Ronald Guzman is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ready now, Sherton Apostle is working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Anderson Tejeda, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one. Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin.
The left fielder, Tyler Naquin.
First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit, you know.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game. At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Pitch on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Santana is there. 2 gone. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Trevino over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Justin Miller is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little blooper to center. Biggio's there to make the catch for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Shin-Soo Choo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Naquin's under it. 2 down.
Now batting, second base.
Here's the first pitch to him. Nick Solak is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Allen will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Last half of the 7th here, and striding forward the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. Hit on the ground to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The center fielder, number 1, Greg Allen.
Standing in now, Greg Allen. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's running. Now a bunt attempt here. Bichette on at first, nobody out. Runner going a second time. Swing and a line drive. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. Jesse Chavez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Kevin Biggio is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. First and second here with nobody out. Line to the right side. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Reese McGuire will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tyler Naquin. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone.
In to score, the runner from third.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. And that's in there, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Gallo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they pick up 3 runs on 6 hits, no errors, and 2 men.
This changed defensively for the Blue Jays. Now pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, at the ball.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Joey Gallo comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Danny Santana. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fast.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. Travis Shaw is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Shaw connects. This is sent to deep right field. Gone! A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. Home run number 9 on the year as the blowout continues.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bo. His net.
Billy McKinney will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 28, Billy.
Hit well again down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Greg Allen.
In now, Greg Allen. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. Derek Fisher will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 23, Derek Fisher.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 0-1, here it comes. Hit in the air out to center field. Santana is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now back.
At the plate, Kevin Biggio. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Joe Pennant will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Blue Jays. Number 2, Joe.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Joe Pennant will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Into the box now, Ronald Guzman starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Naquin's on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now playing first base. Number 6, Travis.
Into the box, Anderson Tejeda as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jose Trevino is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays have come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
15.
Thank you guys for joining me. Catch you guys in the next one.